Hey, what's going on, guys? Did the stimulus come? Did the stimulus come? Oh, let me go check. All right, let me take a look at this real quick. No, I don't see anything. Wait. Huh? What? Huh? Oh, shoot. I think a stimulus is coming. Yeah. So, as you know, I've made a lot of videos over the last several months covering the second round of stimulus, what exactly is going on in Washington with that, and when we can expect to receive it. And to everyone's dismay, not only did we not get a second stimulus all year long, but things were starting to look bleak. And people were starting to scratch their head and say,
I don't think we're ever going to get a second stimulus. Yeah, they're not going to pass any deal. That thing is dead.
well, wait no longer. By the grace of God, looks like Democrats and Republicans finally came to an agreement and got a deal done just in time for the Christmas holiday. Let me break it all down. In a Washington Post article, it says Senate Majority Leader announces approximately $900 billion deal on emergency relief package. Lawmakers have finalized details on key economic relief measures, including stimulus checks and enhanced unemployment benefits, as they sprint Sunday to wrap up a long-awaited deal to address the worsening pandemic. Negotiators have decided to provide stimulus checks worth $600 per person. The size of that benefit will be reduced for people who earn more than $75,000 the preceding year, similar to the last round of stimulus checks, according to two people who spoke on the condition of anonymity to share details of private deliberations. The stimulus checks would provide $600 per person, including adults and children, meaning a family of four would receive $2,400 up to a certain income. And Congress would also extend unemployment benefits of up to $300 per week, which could start as early as December 27th. So while it's great that Congress has finally agreed to a $900 billion deal, we're still waiting on the text of this bill to be finalized. And that has to be voted on by both chambers, the House and the Senate, on Monday, December 21st. But I think the deal is going to go through and everything is just going to come to a full completion. They know all of America is watching, and this is as close as it's ever been. And with things as close as it's ever been, I need you to put your finger as close as it's ever been to the like and subscribe buttons and smash both for me. That would help my channel out tremendously, and I can keep bringing you great financial content. Now, the deal over extending federal jobless benefits for millions of unemployed Americans at a level of $300 a week would cover up to 11 weeks of unemployment, at least through March 14th. Aides familiar with the negotiations said. An unemployment benefits program for contract and gig workers, which is also set to expire at the end of the year, would be extended for 11 weeks for those workers as well. And to me, that's actually one of my favorite parts about this new bill, is the supplemental unemployment income being picked back up at $300 a week. I know it's not much, but at least millions of Americans will be able to put food on the table. And I know so many are on the verge of eviction if they haven't already been evicted. So those benefits being picked back up from December to March is a huge win. The bill also unlocks hundreds of billions of dollars in funding for key small and medium-sized business lending programs, including Treasury's Paycheck Protection Program that has been credited with keeping millions of Americans employed at small businesses throughout the pandemic. Also, billions more in funding will go towards the federal government's nationwide vaccine distribution program that launched earlier this week. The COVID package is expected to ride alongside the long-awaited $1.4 trillion omnibus government appropriations package. Okay, so here's what we know. The $1,200 per adult got chopped down to $600 per adult. Not good. The $500 per child for up to 2 children in the household went up to $600 per child. Okay, that's a small win. The unemployment supplemental income would pick back up on December 27th and continue to March 14th at $300 a week. That's a win. And the hundreds of billions that Democrats wanted to provide state and local aid got rejected by Republicans. Not good at all, because tax revenue has been on the severe decline, producing lots more layoffs. So overall, my take on this bill is that it's extremely late, obviously, severely underfunded, very skimpy, but like I always say, something is better than nothing. And America is very desperate for something in their hand right now. The country's in crisis, and we're long overdue on getting some money in people's pockets. So that's it for today's video. All we have to do this week is keep a close eye on the voting of the House and the Senate, and we'll know exactly what's going to happen. And if you haven't already done so, please be sure to like and subscribe. Happy holidays.